Welcome to Something to Talk About from the Bainbridge Island Senior Community Center, a regular podcast here. I'm Reed Price. I'm the director of the center. We're going to talk with Paul Gaudette and Bert Rinderly of the Meals on Wheels Kitsap nonprofit. We're going to talk about farmers market vouchers, or what are today the voucher equivalent, in just a minute. But I want to thank Fieldstone Communities of Bainbridge Island for sponsoring Something to Talk About. They offer independent living, assisted living, and a vibrant memory care community up on Rolling Bay. To learn about their facility, to take a tour, to enjoy a meal on the house, call 206-594-1010 and ask for Celia or Jamie. You can check out their website at fieldstonecommunities.com. And don't forget to ask about day stay and respite programs. Also, I'd like to acknowledge that we are meeting on the ancestral homeland of the Suquamish people, the people of the clear salt water. The Suquamish have lived on these waters of the Salish Sea since time immemorial. We honor them, and we are learning from them about how to be good stewards. So the program today is going to focus on farmers market nutrition program for senior citizens. And Paul, I'm hoping that you can just start off by telling us a little bit about what the program is. I know it's been going on for years, and we get it cranked up about this time every year when the farmers markets start to get going.
All right, yeah. So we get our funding from the state, the state, and we get allotted so much money. Last year it was $76,000, and that was we did almost 1,000 participants. So this year it's going to be about the same, and we're going to be giving debit card type affairs, and that will be $80 per card, and they can go to any of the farmers markets that advertise that they take WIC and also farmers market for seniors. So they can go out and get their own. And our applications, we have been getting tons of calls already. It's a very popular program. And our applications will be out April 21st. And they will appear on our website, and they will also appear in all the library branches in Kitsap County, the food banks, and they will be at our congregate dining sites, and they will also be at our frozen sites. So we have a big job ahead of us coming up this month.
So, so you said April what? April
21st.
April 21st, and one of those sites is the Bainbridge Island Senior Community Center, where we have congregant meals on Thursdays and Fridays.
Correct.
And obviously there's branches of Kitsap Regional Library as well, where you can pick these up as you described, and you can download it off the website, it sounds like.
Correct.
And if I do that, do I mail it in? Is that how it works?
Yes, they have to be mailed in. We can't accept them here at the door, only because they're a first come, first served basis. And the only way we can keep that prominently that way is if they're mailed in, so we get a date on it. So, but they could pick them up all over the place, including our office too. And they're also, we have Spanish and, how do you say that one? Tagalog. And they also have others that if they needed a different language, I'm sure we have access to it. They have lots of them.
So the idea here is that you can get, it's a digital coupon, but you can get a coupon, and then you're able to use that to buy fresh vegetables and fruits and other things at farmers markets.
Participating farmers markets.
And so if you go to a farmer's market regularly and you see one of these signs up that says that it's accepted, I know on Bainbridge there's a little information booth where you could ask about it too.
Yeah.
So describe the digital aspect. So it's not, you don't get a voucher anymore. What do you get?
You get, it looks like a credit card, and it's a debit card, and it comes preloaded, and you just use it like cash, and it deducts from there.
Great. And I know there's been a lot of discussion about upset in the funding world of things that like you, this comes, I think, from USDA through the state to you. But it sounds like this year for sure, or you're hoping it's funded already. So you're
Yeah,
ready to launch.
it's one of the programs that was pre-funded, and they can't do anything with it, supposedly.
So there's some eligibility issues. Do you have those handy?
I do. This is our only program for Meals on Wheels where we have a financial aspect to it. So to qualify for this program, we need you to be over 60 and live in Kitsap County, or 55 if you're Native American or Native Alaskan. And for one person, the annual rate would be, you couldn't make more than $28,953 or $2,413 a month. And for a family of two, it's 39,128 or 3,261 a month. And for every person added to your household, it would add another $848 a month. Most of ours last year were just for single peoples.
Yeah, it's this.
Yep.
I mean, I know there's a program for WIC, but we're talking about the senior program, right?
Yes, yes. And they have to be a resident of Kitsap County also.
So I was looking over the farmers markets where there are merchants that farmers that accept this last year, and that includes Bainbridge Island and Bremerton and Port Orchard and Paulsbo. So that's a pretty good choice.
Yes. And then also in Port Orchard at Colello's, that's a pretty popular place. And I think there's one more near Paulsbo, but I haven't confirmed with them yet this year. So that will be on our website too, where they're the best places to go are.
Okay. And then although the application starts this month, when does the actual program start? When can I start to use that card when I get it?
The actual program runs from June 1st to October 31st. And they could apply, you can only apply once, but you could apply throughout October if we still have some available. We did last year, but I don't know how this year's going to run.
Okay. So have you talked to people who've used the program? What, any feedback about the advantages that people have found, the benefit that they enjoy?
They actually, I can't believe how many calls we've had already, and they started last month. They just enjoy that they can go out and shop for garden fresh vegetables and pick what they want. It's not like going someplace and having something given to you. You can pick what you like, and you can get, and a couple of places too. I think you could stretch it out too, because $80 will go pretty far at a farmer's market. So, yeah, they just love having the freshness of everything.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a wonderful program, and I'm glad to help talk about it a little bit. Anything else you want to add about it? The other thing I want to talk about is the basic Meals on Wheels thing you do every day.
No, the farmers market, if anyone wants any more information, they can go to our website, which is mealsonwheelskitsap.org, and there's more information there.
Great. Great. And turning a little bit briefly here to the Meals on Wheels Kitsap, which is the website, mealsonwheelskitsap.org. You have congregant and delivered meals across the county.
Yes.
You want to tell me a little bit about if someone wants to help with that, how they can get in touch with you folks?
I'm always looking for volunteers, um, drivers especially. They would have, it's about, you're donating 2 hours a week and you will have a route that's yours. So once a week, you will see the same people. You'll get to know them. And our motto is more than just a meal, because when we go to a door to give our meals, we also check to make sure that they're okay. Their speech is not slurred or anything, or they don't have any marks on them. And if they do, we're mandatory reporters. But we've heard from a lot of children of the parents that we serve, and a lot of them don't live here in Kitsap County. And they are super glad that someone is checking on mom or dad every day, and that they know that if they don't answer, we call here back to the office, and the office calls via our phones back to that. And if we can't get a hold of them, we contact their emergency contact to let them know we didn't get in touch with these people today, so you might want to call them or check on them. We have just a couple weeks ago, one of my volunteer drivers found someone who had fallen the day before and was on the floor and couldn't get up. So the client at that point, he never locks his front door just in case that happens. So our driver went in, checked on him, called 911, and had the emergency services come and help him.
So clearly, it's a way to volunteer that can be a lifesaver.
It really can, yes. And it's the thanks you get. I don't do many routes because I'm the volunteer coordinator, so I'm at the office most of the time. But once in a while I do, and I went on one just the other day, and it was so nice to hear people just going, "Oh, this is so great!" We have this food, and it's really good food too. So whenever I deliver, I kind of put the spin on it. I'm going, "Oh, it looks really good today too." So so it's but they look forward to us coming. And for some people, we're their only family. Some people don't have emergency contacts, so we're it. And then for us, we give them a gift bag for their birthday, and we try to come up with fun things. Like last summer, we got really fun sunglasses, and we throw it in with their meal, and they also get a Christmas gift bag also. So a lot of them just that's going to be the only presents they get for their birthday or for Christmas.
Well, let me just show you that that I got one of these at the Bainbridge Island congregant meal site last year. So there you go.
Now, those stuff like that, and we try to do something for the holidays. For St. Patrick's Day, we gave out green mustaches to stick on, and we just try to throw fun things their way every once in a while to know people care. And yeah, it's just
Cool.
an amazing feeling.
So if you are interested in being a driver, you say it's about 2 hours a week. That's not a big obligation. What you do a driver? You have to be checked or whatever.
Yeah, there's an application process they go through, and we do a background check, and then we do ride-alongs for the drivers. They will go with someone who's already doing their route, and I try to put them on the route that they're going to be taking over, because we have, like, if we have the town route, we have 5 people, one each day, different people to do it. So it's we can send them with somebody who's been doing it for a couple of years and get them trained up, and then they can stay with that driver for once, twice, 3 times, whatever it takes before they feel comfortable doing it themselves. I had someone start exactly today, and she's a retired UPS driver. So it's like, this shouldn't be a problem. So,
This is a busman's holiday if ever there was one.
yeah. So, and then we have our congregate dining sites. And before I started here, I didn't even know we had those. I didn't know they were available. But we have one, two, three, four sites, all the way from Burley in South Kitsap up to yours at the Bainbridge Community Senior Center. And there's two here in Bremerton. And our volunteers act like waiters and waitresses for you. You come in, sit down, we serve you a meal. And interesting conversations. People can just have fun chit-chatting with each other, and it gets people out of their apartments or gets you around other people.
Yeah, it's a great thing, and a lot of people here will come, for example, on a Friday, have a lunch, and then they'll stick around and play bingo in the
That's what I was going to
afternoon.
say. Bingo's later. So now
And
some of them run 5 days a week. Some like Burley run Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yours is on Thursday and Friday. The Bremerton Senior Center is on Thursday and Friday. And Pinewood is 5 days a week.
and then can you say anything about the frozen meals?
Frozen meals, we went to frozen meals during COVID because that was the safest way for us to get around. And it's still going strong. Like we have 3 frozen sites, one in Silverdale and one in Port Orchard and one in Paulsbo. The one in Silverdale, I think they did over 60 customers this week, and the Conifer Park and Port Orchard, I think they're up in the high 40s of clients each week. And then a Hostmark in Paulsbo, they're around 10 to 15 people.
And what happens is you sign up, you can go pick up a group of meals, right?
You pick up 5 frozen meals, and you get milk, bread, fresh fruit with your package. So, and it's a drive-up service. So they just drive up, give us their name, pop a door open, we put it in, and away they go. So, and they get a bag with their fresh fruit in it, and they seem to like that. It's fun to do. I've done Hostmark a couple times. That's
Yeah,
fun.
I do feel as though that was one of the things that started during COVID, that there were a lot of people who appreciated the idea of they were mobile enough to be able to get their own meal, but the nutrition part of it is what you're supplying, and again,
Yes.
the opportunity to at least briefly check in with somebody.
Yes.
But
And we do have a dietitian on staff who plans the meals. And when we get new clients, she tries to give them a call within the first couple of weeks, see if they have any questions, and we ask new clients to be on the program a couple of weeks and then give us a call and let us know what they think of it. Do they want to continue? What do they think we could change? Or, but a lot of people just fall in love with our meals. They're good.
and we're going to be talking with the dietitian here as part of our aging mastery program coming up this spring. So we'll learn more we'll get to know her too.
Yeah.
So I'll just repeat that if there's any, if somebody wants to volunteer or learn more about the program, the website is mealsonwheelskitsap.org. The phone number is 360-377-8511.
Correct.
And I see Bert's name on the screen there. Bert Rinderly
Hang on, let's bring Bert aboard.
Is the newly ensconced director of Meals on Wheels Kitsap, taking over from the able hands of Deborah Horn after many years. Hi, Bert.
Hello, thank you, Reed, for being here and for all you're doing for your clients at the Bainbridge Senior Center. We're happy to work with you, and we're looking forward to continuing that. I am happy to be ensconced. That's a perfect word. I'm in the very good hands of Paul and the rest of the staff here, and I'm just looking forward to learning as much as I can. I've been going on home deliveries and going to some of the congregate meal sites to see exactly how the Meals on Wheels processes work, and also to meet the clients and to meet the partners. So the senior farmers market is coming up, and that's going to be really popular. We've got a Jingle Fest fundraiser that's coming up later on in the year, and we've got some other surprises in the works for in the near future. So if there's any questions about our service or any suggestions, feel free to give us a call or send us an email, and we'll be happy to address. We're here for you, and we want to do the best we can for everybody. So
So
thank you
is
very much.
there an email, Bert?
You can send it to me. For the first initial B as in boy, last name is Rinderle, RIN as in Nancy, D as in Delta, ERLE at mealsonwheelskitsap.org. I'd love to hear from anybody about what we can do better and also what we're doing well. So
Great.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And I see there are a couple people on here. Does anybody have a question that we didn't touch on? Okay, well, it looks like we're sort of wrapping up here, but do check back with us as any of these surprises that you're talking about, Bert or Paul, show up. I really appreciate you spending the time with us today. I learned a lot about all of the things you